MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air tonight. Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Robbie Irvin is on the mound for the Cardinals. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jose Reyes, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First delivery to him on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
First pitch, 7-16.
The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting second, the catcher, number 23.
Now batting, number 23. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Grounded back up the middle. Taken in by Simeon. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And now pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Michael McCaldy, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, To have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew Broadway. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now a pitch on the way. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cabio hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll start this one at 269. 7 homers and 25 driven in. And the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
1 out, nobody on. And it's 1-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. McCutchen is under it. And that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran 3rd baseman, Carlos Santana. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, McCutchen hits a little over the 270 mark. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder. So far this season, McCutchen enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Full count. 3-2. And he struck him out.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Here's Neil Walker, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First delivery to him on the way. Weak roller right side. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Matt Adams now, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Matt Adams in front. 3 balls and a strike to count now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 3-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. McCutchen going back to the track. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. It's a long solo homer there off the bat of Matt Adams. Number 11 for him on the season, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Standing in now, Oscar Mercado. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this one at 271. 10 home runs and 28 RBIs.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Three and 0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
That one's in there. 3-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Swing and a misses. He was way early on that one. 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Payoff pitch one more time. Weakly hit to third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 11.
Digging in, number 11, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Too high, and it's 3-0. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Stepping in now, number 21. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The numbers on the year, 272. 3 homers, and he's driven in 24. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Coming on is McCutchen. He slides and makes the catch. A beautiful play to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. More from MLB Network. Saturday baseball after this.
Welcome back to Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. With the lowest team ERA in the league, it's clear they typically post solid outing after solid outing. And one of the members of their coaching staff told me a big part of that has come from their ability to limit the long ball, a category they also lead the league in. He said that forces the opposing lineups to really string together hits in order to score, because a bloop and a blast is just not something you're going to get off of us. Guys, this appears to be a really tough group of pitchers to barrel up.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Now to the plate, Nelson Hahn. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out.
Yep.
2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Outside, 3-0 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
The 3-0 pitch. Finds the zone, strike one. Swing and a liner. Foul. One out, nobody on. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. Another payoff pitch. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Michael McCaldy is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball called for strike 2.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. It remains 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Not shortstop, Marcus Semien.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Reined in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Robbie Irvin.
Digging in, Robbie Irvin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. Fouled away. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here he comes again, 1-2. Oh, And this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
In now, Andrew Broadway, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 2 out, nobody on. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2. And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. On the ground to the left side. He's got it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They lead it 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Reyes. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So stepping in, number 23 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
The 2-2. In the air, down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner.
The batter.
So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see one of these guys topping out at just 87 miles an hour. So speed not really a part of his game. Giancarlo Stanton now 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball one. Ball one, no strikes.
No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw on to Adams will take care of him, and the inning is over. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Pirates nothing. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The third baseman, Jorge Alfaro.
'50th pitch of the game on its way.
Ball.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2.
2-2. Yep.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
To the plate now, Dylan Carlson. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Left side. Santana's got it. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Adams.
Now at the plate, Matt Adams. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. The pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
At the plate now, Oscar Mercado, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. slider laid off for a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first. Now a ball pulled hard but foul off to the left. Another full count pitch home. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Coming to the plate now, number 11. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
That's inside. 2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Reyes trying to get there. He's got it. A great running. Play, and that'll retire the side. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Santana.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Carlos Santana is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Mercado is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
Now in the box, Andrew McCutcheon. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
McCutcheon, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Neil Walker.
So striding forward now, Neil Walker. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And he misses again, 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Here it comes. Hit softly on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They're down 1-0. Now at the plate, number 21. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, number 21.
Here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Digging in now, Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Semien, California-born ball player. He was taken in the 6th round back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And, oh, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Outside, that's the ball. Three balls, 2 strikes.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And here's the 3-2 from him. A swing and a ground ball to third. And there's one down now.
The batter, the pitcher, Robbie Irvin.
Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one.
Your
Russell
attention,
gets the
please.
call from the bullpen
Now
to pitch in
for
relief.
Number 7.
Robbie Irvin will be his first assignment down to the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. Getting a few steps off his second there. Now the pitch. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. One run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Redbirds. The fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
The batter, number 5.
Hey, you talk about
Second
having a
baseman,
game right here.
Andrew.
This guy's working on a no-no,
Okay.
and he mixed in a knock. How would you like to be on the mound knowing you got more hits than the opposition? You haven't given up anything yet.
At the plate, Andrew Broadway, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0.
Nope. 2 balls, no strikes.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher.
The bat.
2-strike
Third
RBI
baseman.
base hit. The ball wasn't
Okay.
hit very hard, D-Row,
follow.
but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those plays.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
So much of this
The
game
left
is
fielder.
situational hitting,
Dylan.
guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So now to the plate, Dylan Carlson. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Broadway, the runner at third. Alfaro is over at second with 1 down in the inning. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. 3-0 now.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 3-0 pitch.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
3-1 pitch. And he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with 1 away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Bases are loaded here with 1 away. And up next, it's the left-handed power threat, Matt Adams. From the stretch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
The 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Up next,
and it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too, and here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Stepping into the box, Oscar Mercado. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Stanton is there. Let's see if they test it. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Ready for another chance. Number 11. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 1-0 home. Hard hit to first. Davis has it. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Pirates nothing. At the plate, Chris Davis. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Here's the 0-1.
Well, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-1. Lined but speared on a hop. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
When a guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
At the plate, Nelson Hahn. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Hit hard to third. That one's in there. And the perfect game will go by the wayside.
Wow, I was starting to wonder if we had to go on no-hit alert, Dan. I know you were privy to that. Sixth inning right here, they finally break through with their first hit of the game.
And you have to wonder, D-Roll, this guy had been cruising all along going into this sixth inning. We'll see if he can be able to buckle down right here. The sixth and seventh innings are normally the toughest inning for a starting pitcher, so we'll see if he can minimize the damage now.
And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The batter, the shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Striding in once again, Jose Reyes. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Grounded to the right. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
No hits to this point. Down the left field line and deep. And no one will get this one. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Fastball just inside.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Looking to minimize the damage here. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Adams will put this one away, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. St. Louis is out in front, 4-1. Standing in, number 21. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Number 21.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
The batter, number 8. Shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Into the box, Marcus Semien, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
In now, Robbie Irvin. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Stepping in, Andrew Broadway. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
And that misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
1-1.
1-1.
From the stretch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Stanton, and it's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop, and he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Connolly gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Connolly.
To the plate now, Jorge Alfaro.
Third baseman, Jorge.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And the Cards are going to wind up with extra bases again, as they are on fire right now. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box now, Dylan Carlson. And this ball hits the first base bag. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Four runs here in this half inning. And he misses with it, 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him.
Now
he was
batting,
putting up a
right
good fight
fielder,
and fouling a lot of balls
Oscar.
off. So as a
Mercado.
pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
At the plate, Oscar Mercado. No balls and a strike to count. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. Another good inning for the Cardinals as the usual sea of red love what they're seeing. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So now Carlos Santana, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 0-2 delivery. Hit back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just one earned run. McGill takes the ball now here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Trevor McGill.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. Fouled off. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
A bouncer to the left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, second baseman, Neil Walker.
Settling in now, Neil Walker. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball, that's inside.
Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. On deck, the powerful Chris Davis. The 3-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Grounded to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The batter.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Chris Davis at the plate now. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
One and one, the count to Chris Davis.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. The man on third with 2 down. Fastball up in the zone, but it's strike 3 called, and the inning is over. One left for Pittsburgh. It's still an 8-1 ball game. In now, number 11. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Number 11.
First offering on its way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Fouled away. The 1-1.
That's in. Ball 2.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Stanton giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Number 21.
Digging in and looking for more. Number 21. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on its way. One out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Two and 1. Here it comes. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Boy, not a bad way to end the month. He gets his 3rd hit of this game, and I'm not so sure, Mark, he's going to look forward to the calendar flipping to the next month.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Dan, you get 3 knocks the last day of the month, you're feeling frisky heading into the next 30 days.
So now to the plate, Marcus Semien. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To Walker for 1. On to Davis for a side retiring double play. Redbirds down quietly, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Striding in, Nelson Hahn. He singled his last time up.
The left fielder, Nelson Hahn.
And the pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
The windup and the 0-1. Ball one, taken just off the inside. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone to lead off the inning. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Mike Moustakas will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Mike Moustakas.
Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Moustakas hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Moustakas is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the shortstop, Jose.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Reyes. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
In there, 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Standing in now, number 23, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Two balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher.
2-2.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Keith Butler will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here.
Now pitching, and
Blake Trahan will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Ready now, Giancarlo Stanton. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. 2 balls and no strikes, the count to Stanton.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Outside, 3-0 now. On deck, Carlos Santana. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, third baseman, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Santana now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home. First and second now, 1 man out. Hit softly down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He's set, now the pitch. Ground ball right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And he is out on the tag.
Now batting.
He's trying his hardest to help his guys get back in the game, but this time he had no shot. Applaud the hustle, but the decision was a costly one.
In now, Andrew McCutchen. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and a couple of men left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Pirates 3. Chris Withrow is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
34, Chris Withrow.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Blake Trahan, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now here's the pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Andrew Broadway.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Andrew Broadway. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jorge Alfaro.
Stepping into the box, Jorge Alfaro. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Here's the 0-1.
Nope. Outside.
And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Number 23 has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Joe Ortiz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Joe Ortiz.
Neil Walker will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
The second baseman, Neil Walker.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. The 0-1 on its way. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Ortiz benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Is a slider taken for a ball.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Ready for another shot now, Chris Davis. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball. Ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. 2-1. From the stretch. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. A runner at first with no outs here. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box, Nelson Hahn, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Slider laid off for a ball.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Gloved by Adams. One there on the first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Logan Morrison will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Pirates. Number 26, Logan Morrison.
Ball 1. Morrison, a 32-year-old veteran. He was taken in the 22nd round back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And Morrison in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Ball 3. Jose Reyes would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here's the 3-0. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. pulled toward right center field. And he'll make the catch here to end it. And the Cardinals have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
8-3 tonight. The Cards took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Robbie Irvin wins his third of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Pirates, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout. 45,529. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us. Please drive home safely.